Hey, I'm IVK and welcome to my 90-day freedom build. Over the next 90 days, I'm sharing what it really looks like to build lifestyle and financial freedom in real life with real limitations. I'm currently pregnant, working, raising a toddler, and creating digital products through my brand LyfStyled. Each week, I document what I planned, what happened, and what I'm learning, so you can see how freedom is built step by step. This is week 3, and this week was productive even though my mind kept drifting to everything I still need to do before my maternity leave. It wasn't the easiest week. I dealt with a lot of resistance, but I also learned something valuable about fear, procrastination, and how deeply personal this business journey really is. So, what did I plan to do this week? My main goal this week was to launch the LyfStyled online store and release a digital product. But I didn't touch it. Looking back, I now realize I've been procrastinating. And I know that procrastination usually masks fear. Fear that my products won't be well received, that I'll price them wrong, that no one will buy, that the people who do buy might not find them useful. The first product I plan to release is the household financial statement. It's ready. Of course, it can always be improved over time, just like any great product. But instead of releasing it, I kept stalling with questions like, what's the right platform? What if the funnel's not good enough? How much should I charge? All those questions were masking the real fear I felt for launching the product. So I defaulted to something that looked productive, which is for me, content creation. So what actually happened? On CEO Day, I worked on creating content to support the transition fund calculator, updating LyfStyled's lead magnets and newsletters, designing a new opt-in page and social media posts. That said, I'm proud of the progress I made. I kept the business moving. Those things are important, but they are emotionally easier. And to be honest, doing this work kept me in my comfort zone. And now that I've named the fear, I can face it head on. All LyfStyled products offer value, especially the paid ones. So I'm making a promise to myself. I will bring the store to life, not from a place of fear or pressure, but from a place of service and self-trust. Because freedom is about moving through the real emotional blocks and showing up anyway. And when I talk about the transition fund calculator, I'm not just promoting a tool. I'm offering what gave me clarity when I needed it most. It has helped me to make decisions about my upcoming maternity leave with confidence, not guesswork. Let me start by giving you an update on my health and life check-in. This week brought a new wave of discomfort and some unexpected emotional weight. At the check-in, my midwife expressed concerns about my belly growing faster than expected. That means more tests, like an echo, and additional blood work that have been scheduled. This left me physically uncomfortable and emotionally heavy. Physically, I need more rest. I found myself waking up later, depending on my husband more than usual. He stepped in so graciously, even during the night, taking over tasks I normally hold. I'm learning to accept help, even when it feels vulnerable. Then Tuesday came, my work in office workday. By 11 o'clock, I was already on a train back home. A medical incident at the office left me physically shaken and emotionally raw. I cried on the train back home, overwhelmed by everything I was carrying, guilt, fear, the sense that I didn't advocate for myself when I knew I needed rest. I wondered if I'd find balance again. I questioned whether I could keep working at all, or if I needed to scale back sooner than planned. And yet I kept reminding myself, I can't control the results, but I can choose what I do with the waiting. So I slowed down and allowed myself to move through this challenging period with grace. These are the real life moments behind freedom building, the ones we don't talk about enough. Let me give an update on the transition fund. This week, there was no new contribution to my transition fund, and that's okay. I've accepted that the next opportunity to save will be the end of April. In the meantime, I've been thinking about how I want to spend my maternity leave. Should we stay in the Netherlands for winter?
It's cold.
Or go to South Africa for summer and have the support of my family during the first months of welcoming another member to our family unit. To explore those options, I turned again to the transition fund calculator. It helped me compare the cost of each scenario. This tool continues to guide my planning in ways that bring both clarity and emotional relief. If you're ever navigating a transition that will impact your income, such as a change in your career, taking a sabbatical, or starting your own business, use the transition fund calculator to give you clarity where you need it most, which is your lifestyle and financial freedom. The link is in the description. This week's win and deeper lesson. A small win was that I created content for all the free tools on LyfStyled. A bigger win is that I recognized my own fear patterns. The fear of medical unknowns was amplifying my fear of launching, and I saw how easily that fear turned into delays, doubts, and perfectionism. But I also remembered, freedom isn't a straight line. It's a process. It's emotional. It's raw. And sometimes the best thing we can do is see the fear and keep moving anyway. Here's some insights for you from this week. If you're building your own version of freedom, here's what helped me this week. Focus on what you can control. I couldn't fix my medical concerns overnight, but I could batch content. I focused on one theme, wrote in blocks, and let that momentum carry me. So try this. Choose one project, one message. Start to create freely without overthinking. Then, when your energy is better, come back to edit and share what you've created. If you want to follow this 90-day freedom build, subscribe or join the LyfStyled newsletter. And if you haven't tried the transition fund calculator yet, it's free for the first 100 users, and it might help you move through uncertainty like it helped me. What's up for next week? Next week, I'm committing to launch the first LyfStyled product. I'm also going to start sharing the lifestyle-driven wealth philosophy that powers all of LyfStyled. As always, I'm taking it one CEO day at a time. Remember, freedom isn't just a result, it's a relationship. One where you learn to hold space for fear, hope, discomfort, and clarity all at once.